We all love live broadcasts, don't we? Obviously, it's like the media in an F1 paddock. Everyone jumps on to the F1 drivers, wants the interview first, wants all the juicy gossip of what's happened. And finally, we have him now. It's Esteban Ocon. Congratulations on your first win, Esteban, in that race. How do you feel?
Hello.
Hello? How do you feel about the race?
I can hear you. Cut it. Sorry. How are you?
It's okay. So I was just saying, congratulations on your first race, and how do you feel about that first victory?
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, it was awesome. Really, it was a very very good race. As I was saying in the French broadcasters as well. Yeah, it was very tight with the guys. You know, those guys, Adrien David, Maxime Delpech, alias Almado. We were both in all training together, so we know our pace, and it was very important to break that 1.5 second slipstream. I was lucky enough that they made a mistake. And from there on, yeah, I just had to push and keep the car on the track and bring it home. But yeah, very very intense compared to real life. I'm very tired mentally.
No, that's a good point you make. Actually, we were talking about the slipstream quite a lot, and one thing I've noticed from a lot of the real racing drivers coming to the virtual world in these tough times at the moment is that a lot seem to be saying they get very very nervous, even more nervous than they do in a real race car. Is that how you felt?
Yeah, for sure, because we have less experience. I mean, for me, it's my first real race on the virtual world. So, of course, I'm used to train with guys that are a little bit faster than me. So it makes me push, every day to get better. So that feels fantastic. I have a great chance to race with those guys. But yeah, I mean, because you don't control everything, you're not sure of some parameters. Yeah, you can get nervous. That's pretty normal.
That's fair enough to hear. I mean, for me, like even commentating and watching you race, it was quite clear to see you could adapt very quickly. Do you think this adaptation, where you race in real life, you go around circuits, you have to adapt very fast to the conditions? Do you think that actually helps in the virtual world because your tyre wear was coming in and also your fuel was coming in as well?
Yeah, I think so. I think it's the same. You have to adapt in the game because we change car constantly, we change rules. Also in the real world, conditions keep changing all the time. And I feel like that's where I'm the strongest. As soon as we start a session, that's where I'm the closest to the top guys on the game. And then, they can work on the setup and they know they have more experience because it's their job as well. So that's where, the gap builds. And I have to understand a little bit more and get more experience on the game. But at the moment, we have plenty of time, I will say, unfortunately. So I will try and get even better.
That's good to hear, and I've got to say it was a very, very good performance in that first race. We could see it, but are you a bit nervous the fact that you're going to start at the back of the grid in race 2?
Yeah, it's going to be quite chaotic, I think, because there's a lot of difference in pace with the guys. Some are playing with the controllers as well, so it's going to be a bit strange. But all the guys that I know are starting in the back as well, so hopefully we can come back together and come back to the front as quickly as possible.
That's awesome to hear. Well, I wish you all the best for that second race. Thank you very much for joining us here in the English commentary booth as well. And I say good luck.
Thank you. See you later.
See you later.